And tonight's Health Watch, a family makes a more than 9,000-mile journey to Colorado to receive care at Rocky Mountain Children's. Their youngest son has a rare congenital lung condition.
Only a handful of surgeons in the world can perform that surgery he needed. As your reporter Kelly Worthman shows us, one of those doctors is right here in Denver.
Fanboy.
Hundreds of families visit Rocky Mountain Children's in Denver every day, but few, if any, come from as far away as the Bundgaard family.
You traveled halfway around the world so that your one-year-old son could get the care he needs.
Yes, I did.
They're here from Singapore, a small country with only 2 children's hospitals, and their son, Finn, needed a very specific surgery that's not routinely performed there.
He was diagnosed with a congenital pulmonary airway malformation, so that's CPAM for short. It's a lung lesion that just happens developmentally.
It's a rare condition affecting about 1 in 25,000 babies, and if left untreated, could lead to breathing complications, even cancer. So Finn's mom went on a global quest to find a physician to help her son.
I basically just cold emailed everybody for 6 weeks. I just kept sending emails and hoped to get some responses.
It was sort of like looking for a needle in a haystack. Then her message reached Dr. Stephen Rothenberg.
Actually, as soon as I opened up the email, I checked to see what time it was in Singapore. So before I went to surgery, I just called her.
And that's when I was just like, oh my goodness.
Not only were Sean's prayers answered, she'd found the doctor considered the pioneer of minimally invasive pediatric surgery.
Years ago, I started developing minimally invasive techniques to remove the lung, those abnormal lungs, using tiny incisions and tiny instruments.
Using those techniques, Dr. Rothenberg successfully removed the lesion in little Finn's lung. And not even a week later, the curious kiddo is running around and doing well. And for the Bundgaards, it makes a world of difference.
Thank you so much.
No.
Of course, Finn's journey isn't over yet. He and his family will head back to Singapore early next week, where he'll receive his follow-up care. Plus, he has 5 brothers and sisters who are eagerly waiting for him to come home. In Denver, I'm Kelly Worthman, covering Colorado First.
Experts are saying cars with automatic braking work fine during the day.
However, when someone is walking at night, the system is only able to recognize certain clothing. Researchers with the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety tested the Honda CR-V, the Mazda CX-5, and the Subaru Forester to see if they could recognize a dummy wearing reflecting clothing at night. The CR-V and the CX-5 hit the dummy in more than 80% of the test. Subaru's Forester was able to stop all but one time.
What was surprising was that as soon as you started varying what the pedestrian is wearing, the technology struggled in certain situations and not in others.
About 3/4 of deadly pedestrian crashes do take place at night.
Wow, look at that with the white clothing on, you know, incredible. First